Hello everyone, we are here to do a Divine Feminine check-in. We're going to do an energy check-in for the Divine Feminine. So we did a check-in with the Divine Masculine a few days ago. We're going to do one with the Divine Feminine. We're going to check in on her thoughts, and then her feelings, and then any intentions or actions that she may have. Okay, so I'm just saying she for feminine, you know, for the referring to the feminine energy, but it does not have to be by sexual orientation. Okay, it's more of energy. Okay, so let's go into thoughts. What are the Divine Feminine's thoughts at this time? About, like, thoughts, literally thinking. So let's see what that's about. Wow, a little bit of overthinking there, huh? Let's see. Okay, one more card. Oh, but there she is. Nine of Pentacles. So let's see. Ten of Wands. Okay. I hope the view is okay. It's a bit up close and personal, I know, but it's the best angle I can get. So let's look at the thoughts. What is the Seven of Cups? What is the Seven of Cups? What are these thoughts about? It looks like, oh, okay. And there's that Seven of Cups again. Wow. One more. Yeah, you know what? I'm getting a sense of the feminine is probably, because the way this card comes out, it's like, oh, looking at options, like this is possible and that's possible, and hey, I have this too and that too. Maybe there's some kind of ending that has occurred for the feminine at this time, right? It feels like the feminine is an energy of, oh, I have all these opportunities, but which one? Which one is the best opportunity? Now with the World card, it feels there is something still left unfinished here, but already options are being considered, right? Opportunities are being considered. Let's see what this Eight of Swords is about, though. And there's that Nine of Pentacles. So, there is something that this feminine is thinking about. Maybe, what is this about? I think, so the feminine could be at this time considering options, trying to plan, trying to make decisions, but maybe they're a little in their head about it. Maybe they don't know what direction to take. Maybe they don't know what best to do at this time. So they're thinking about it, but maybe they're putting too much thought into it rather than just letting things happen. Okay. Let's see what this Nine of Pentacles is about, because that's right here. Let's see what it has to do with each other. Wow. Feminine right now may be actually considering something else. It feels like the feminine could be thinking about opening up to other people, other energies. Maybe the feminine is wanting to explore love, like options in love, right? That's interesting. Okay, so that's what the feminine could possibly be thinking when it comes to their thoughts, right? Let's look at the feelings. That's interesting, though. Really interesting that it came out that way, huh? We're going to look at the feelings this feminine has. I do have to shuffle it this way sometimes because it's just too big. Like the deck is literally too big for my hands. So let's look at feelings. What are the possible feelings the Divine Feminine has at this time? Feelings in general, towards the connection also, if that's what comes out. feelings. Knight of Swords in reverse. The Hanged Man in reverse. Surprising cards to get for feelings. Well, let's see what the clarifying cards will say. Oh, my. That Eight of Swords came out again. I think the feminine needs to chill. I mean, that's what it looks like in the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's like the feminine needs to just chill, right? Like maybe you don't have to do anything. Because if you're overthinking something, then it's not the right time for something, right? Knight of Swords in reverse. How is this related to the feminine's feelings? I'm getting feeling antsy, feeling kind of restless. Maybe restless would be the better term. I think the feminine could be feeling restless because I think the feminine wants to explore an opportunity. I feel though there's a challenge maybe to collaborating, to working with other people for an opportunity. Can we see why? Because there's a restlessness here in the feelings this feminine has. It feels like this feminine wants to go out there and just work with people. Like, yeah. I don't know why that's maybe not feeling confident enough to go out there, but feeling restless about it. Let's see what the Hanged Man in reverse is about. That could say something to us. They do. They want to come out of whatever funk they've been in. They want to go out, explore new beginnings, you know, explore just new passions. Yeah, they want to take action, but there's something here about love. It's like it's like the feminine is wanting to open up to love, wanting to explore love, wanting to work with other people to explore love. Let's see what the Star is about. There's that King of Cups. Okay, you know what it looks like. It could be that the feminine is thinking, well, you know what? The masculine is not expressing their feelings. They're not telling me anything. They're not showing me any love. And I want love, right? It's like there's no future to wait for something. And I guess that's why the feminine feels at this time that maybe they want to open themselves up to love, to other people. But there's a lot of overthinking here. Let's see what this overthinking is about. Why? I think they don't know what kind of action to take. So they have the energy for it. They want to explore it, but they don't know how to go about it, possibly. They're ready. This feminine is ready, but doesn't know how to go about it. And I think that even in the first set of cards for the thoughts, that's also the same thing there. Just have to let it happen, I guess. That's probably what it's saying really here. Let's see what the intentions and actions are for the feminine. The feminine obviously wants to do something here. And let's see if they have any plans. Does the feminine have plans already? Are there intentions already of what they're going to do about this? Because they feel restless. They want more. They want love, right? They're not getting it from the masculine. So I think that's why they're considering all of this. So let's see. What are the possible intentions, actions the feminine might have? Intentions or actions? Wow. Well, feminine is in her power. She knows what she can have. She wants to be happy, right? That's her intention, to be happy, to be fulfilled, commitment, possibly. Or just to feel a belonging, maybe. And there she is again. All right, let's see what this energy is about. I love it because it's really great energy. Well, let's see. What are these intentions, actions? Let's start with the Empress. You know, what's this Empress energy about? Wow. I think the Empress doesn't realize it, or the feminine doesn't realize it, but there are a lot of people wanting to be in her energy. Once the Empress or this feminine moves forward, she's going to see that. She's going to see just how many people may be interested in her energy, in her. And it's just saying, wow, she doesn't even know. She doesn't even know how interested people are in her. Let's see what the Sun is about. Intentions, actions. You know what, this feminine at this time is really ready to go out there and date. I'm just going to put it plainly, simple. It feels like the feminine is ready to go out there and date, go meet other people, explore, wants to be happy, right? Has boundaries though, right? But is open now, but has boundaries, is very focused and has boundaries. And I think her focus is on a long-term commitment. I don't think the feminine is out to go party or anything like that. It seems like she wants to find someone she can work with, someone she can rely on, she can trust, right? This feminine isn't seeking temporary happiness. This feminine wants long-term happiness. So her energy is going for someone that will be her partner. Okay. So yeah, let's see what the Hierophant is about. Now I'm like, okay, what is this about? Yeah, because there's something here about she's not going to accept anything less than what she has envisioned. She wants a true, mutual, honest connection where it's reciprocated. She's holding on to that belief. That is the tradition, the belief that she set for herself, the standard. And even if it takes her a long time, she's going to hold on to that. So that seems to be the intention this feminine has. She's not going to deal with anybody that doesn't give her what she is wanting, which is great. You know, that's great. Learn the lesson. So that's what it looks like. I do, though, want to see what is the masculine's energy at this time. What is the masculine's energy? The feminine is focused and concentrated outside of the connection, I'll be honest. There's no concentration on the masculine here. But let's see, what is the masculine, doing? What is their energy at this time? Oh, they're also ascending though. They're also learning, expanding, transcending. What else? Well, they seem to have the energy to want to rebuild or work on something. They're repairing something, so I don't know. Oh. Yeah, they're still not showing their hand. They're still that poker face, that mask that they carry. So, and because of that, we can't really blame the feminine to want to go out there and just try to find the person that she believes is meant for her. Because I think the feminine at this time just feels that the masculine is not present, is not there, and that's because of this energy, that it's time to go out there and explore. That's what it really looks like. So let's see. Yeah, the masculine at this time may be also healing inner childhood wounds, releasing the past, evolving, growing. That seems to be the journey that the masculine has at this time, which is great for the masculine, right? That's also a great energy for the masculine. Let's go ahead and go to the guidance and see what the guidance is for the feminine. Yeah, look at that. I love that card. With the Page of Cups, it tells me the feminine as guidance, do not compromise the work that you've done on yourself. Do not accept anything less. We're not going for a Page of Cups, right? There may have been a realization of a loss, right? Like something has already been lost. And I guess with no clarity, maybe about the masculine, there's just a need to go for what's going to make the feminine happy, right? And it feels like the feminine is accepted that maybe, just maybe, a reconciliation is not in the cards for them, right? And I don't know, there's just something here about maybe just going with whatever the universe will bring, right? Because it feels like the feminine wants to come out of feeling heartbroken, feeling this way for the longest time. Feminine is very focused on succeeding, having success, and it may not be with what, you know, she was manifesting, okay, but it can be something else, right? And it's just saying, you know, feminine, maybe it's time to explore. Maybe you're right. Maybe you have to come out of what you were hoping and thinking here, right? For some reason, I feel like the feminine has been holding back. Probably the case because waiting for the masculine was what the feminine was doing. But now it's like, no more. I need an emperor. An emperor takes charge. An emperor does the job, right? Gets it done. And I think that's the energy the feminine is looking for. Someone she can actually work with, right? So she's moving away from the connection, and I feel that she does recognize the masculine and the connection that they have, but maybe it's just been too long. Maybe it's just time to make a decision, right? You know, there has been no consistency, and I think the feminine at this time wants to take action, right? Been stuck, right? Waiting, and now I think possibly the feminine is wanting to look for somebody that will match her energy. I think though, as we've seen earlier, there's been a bit of overthinking about who, what, where, when, how, and why. But the good thing is the feminine is in an energy of not accepting anything less than what she wants, which is, I think, a long-term commitment. Okay. Yeah. You know what? Trying to look at options. Still probably in hermit mode, but probably going to get out of that soon. It's like there's been a realization, lessons have been learned, and I think that whatever lessons were learned, it's not going to allow herself to go back to past habits, you know, past behavior. That's a little off, but okay. So yeah, I think, you know, I think there's been a realization as well of what there's something here about how she may be seeing that actions are actually answers. So inaction is an answer, and there's something here about having waited for the longest time for something to happen, for something to turn around, to see some kind of result, but there's nothing happening there. There's no transformation going on. There's no revelation. So I think now the feminine is really trying to learn and study and know, what is it that I want, right? So whatever is not working for her, possibly she's closing that out, right? She still hopes for the masculine in some ways here, but I think she realizes that maybe she's dealing with a masculine that does not have, you know, that can't take the chance, that can't even express how they feel. And right now, she wants justice for herself. even if it takes up all her energy and strength. She's going to get that justice. She's going to close out things. She's going to end things because she has options now. She knows that. So whatever is not making her happy, she's going to stop that. She's going to give up on that. She's going to stop putting energy into it. She wants, you know, she's going to work on her future, right? Possibly focus on children as well, rather than anything else, really. Walking away from the idea of a reconciliation is really strong. I would just say for the feminines, be careful we don't get too caught up in, I don't know, temptation and things like that. And what I mean by that is temptation to go back to past habits, temptation to fall back into past patterns, temptation to allow yourself to be what you used to be because you find yourself in situations that are testing you. There's a need to keep that confidence that you've gained, right? So that seems to be the current energy for the feminine at this time. A lot of there's been a lot of growth, definitely a lot of development, but there's more of a focus on self and now being open to maybe new partnerships, new people, new everything.